Hey YouTube, it is Nicole here on this Monday night. I hope you guys are doing great out there and welcome back to Nicole's View. So, as we all know, today was the first day of this fraudulent, racist, fake manufactured trial that is being leveled against Mr. Bill Cosby. It is actually unconstitutional that this is even going on because Mr. Cosby settled with this let me not say that. He settled with this fraudulent freak, Andrea Constant, and I say freak because that's what she is. And I've already read some of the things that was revealed in the first day that I find so funny that the media is not reporting. But before we get to that, I want to address Ms. Keshia Pulliam, who came to support her TV dad, and I say, you go, girl. You go. You support Mr. Cosby. You have every right to support that man. He has been your mentor since you were a little girl. And I have nothing but respect for Keshia Pulliam for doing this. I am so glad that she was strong enough, that she went out there and she did her thing. She didn't go hide and cower in a corner somewhere. She didn't go say, you know what, I support him from afar, but I don't want to be seen. She didn't do none of that sellout punk BS. She was there for Mr. Cosby, and I have nothing but the utmost respect for her doing that. I am so proud of her for not, cowering out to this white supremacist media who manufactured this BS, along with that hideous buffoon comedian Hannibal Buress, whoever the hell he is, for not, backing down and giving up and supporting what you believe in. I am always for the underdog, and I support her, and I support Mr. Cosby fighting this BS. And for all these bum-ass, dusty, crusty, rusty nobodies on Twitter, because I'm noticing a trend here. I'm noticing every time, well, put it this way. We all know that all of a sudden Twitter is just the voice of the people, apparently. No, Twitter is not the voice of the people. Twitter is the voice of a bunch of bummy nobodies, okay, who don't speak for everybody. Okay, I don't give a damn if you're black Twitter, you're white Twitter, you're yellow Twitter, you're Asian Twitter, you're Hispanic Twitter. I don't give a damn what you want to call yourselves. But you don't speak for us. You don't speak for me. This is Nicole's view, so I'm going to give you guys my view straight up. One of the things I am so sick of is Twitter this and Twitter that, and they drag Keshia Pulliam. They just dragged her. Who gives a rat's fat ass about who dragged? What the hell? Is this high school? This is one of the horrendous, horrible, just disgusting sides of social media, because trash can be the opinion of everybody. No. I don't think so. Who are you to want to drag or trash someone because she wanted to be there to support Mr. Cosby? Who are you? Who are you? Your opinion is no more important than mine is. And I'm so sick and tired of this brainwashed, just blind sheep, just social media, oh my God, I'm so sick of it. I am so sick of it. It doesn't even have to be this. It could be anything. It could be from entertainment. It could be a freaking music to movies. I'm so sick and tired of these social media platforms being the voice of everybody when they're not the voice of everybody. And it's one of the reasons why I'm not even on Twitter anymore like I used to be, because I feel like it is a sickening just cycle of a bunch of nobodies with their so-called opinions. I'm just sick of it. And it's one of the reasons why I'm not even on there as much as I used to be. Even with Facebook, you have them on Facebook too. But for some reason, Twitter seems to get just this grand attention. And then you have these bloggers. Ooh, yeah, she was dragged. Ooh, Twitter dragged. And then you have nothing, they'll show the article and it'll be like 10 tweets or whatever of just, okay, so she was dragged by 10 nobodies on Twitter. Who gives a rat's ass? Okay, these folks will never even be on her level. Never. These folks are about as important as the dirt underneath her shoes. So who's dragging who? She'll go down in history for being a part of a groundbreaking television show. What would these folks on Twitter who dragged her, what would they be known for? For being nothing but a bunch of just twit heads. Bums. Living in my mama or my daddy's basement, tweeting away. Nobody gives a damn. And stop giving them this power. Bloggers, stop it. They're not that important. At least they're not in my eyes. But anyway, so today the trial started, and this is the very first day. Oh, and before I get into it, it's been reported that other people that were a part of the Cosby Show cast, they too will be there during the trial to show their support. I read that Felicia Rashad also plans on being there with Mr. Cosby, and I think that is wonderful. Just imagine when she shows up. They're going to do the same thing because they're nothing but a bunch of dummies who can tweet under 140 characters or less, as if they're so important. So just wait till when she shows up, because she will show up. And so today in court, I'm going to let you guys know what the media won't be talking about. And if they do talk about it, they'll cut it up. They'll only release like one or two things that was revealed during this trial. Now, I'm not even going to read. I was going to originally read like an article, but I'm not even going to do that because they're only going to put in what they want you to know. But this is what I want you to know. So this woman named Kelly Johnson, who used to somehow she worked for Mr. Cosby in some type of way. She claims, just like Andrea Constand, the exact same story, that Bill Cosby gave her this big white pill that apparently just knocked her out, and she came to and her breasts were out and her dress was up. I mean, the exact same story that Andrea Constand said, okay? And here are the findings that stood out to me that the defense let be known. First one. Now, this is about Andrea Constand. Do you guys know that after the alleged event with Andrea Constand, she called Bill Cosby on the phone? She called Bill Cosby 53 times. Let me say that again for those who didn't hear me correctly. 53 times after Bill Cosby allegedly assaulted you. Now let us put on our thinking caps. Let us be reasonable thinking people here. So let's say that Bill Cosby did this, okay? So I am going to call him after I think he assaulted me, and I'm going to keep in touch with him with over 53 times. It's on record that she contacted him afterwards? Really? Where did they do that at? How many people do you know who has been truly sexually assaulted? I'm talking about adults here. I'm not talking about little kids or, that can't help it. I'm talking about grown-ass adults here, okay? So before anyone comes on here saying, well, kid, what about people and kids? No, don't count kids. Do not count the kids. I'm talking 30, 40 plus year old women, okay? Andrea Constand called Bill Cosby after he allegedly molested her or touched her 53 times after the incident. So what does that tell you? That tells you that she must have not been too badly molested or touched. Because let me tell you something. If I feel like someone did me dirty, molested me, or touched me in any kind of way, do you honestly think I'm going to be calling the perpetrator? Really? The person that did this? Not once, not twice, but 53 times. And this is what the media will not tell you. And this is why I'm purposely not even reading the news articles, because if they do slip it in there, they'll pile on a bunch of crap that she's saying, this Karen Johnson, or what Andrea Constand did. Now, back to this Kelly Johnson woman. She's a known drug user at the time of the incident that she claims she was, quote unquote, molested. She was intimately involved with Maxie Priest and had a child with him. Karen Johnson changed the year of her incident, folks. Okay? This Karen Johnson chick who apparently worked with Mr. Cosby in some type of way. From 1990, the year 1990 to 1996. So which one is it? That's quite a big gap to go from 1990 to 1996. Something's not quite adding up here. Because let me tell you something. People who have been genuinely hurt, raped, molested, and I'm talking about adults here. Anyone, a normal functioning adult who knows the deal, is not going to change the year 6 whole years later. Come on, folks. This trial should not be going on right now. It should not be going on because it is unconstitutional, but in a system of white supremacy, it doesn't matter because they make the rules, they break the rules, then they'll pick those broken rules up and create new ones. And that's what's going on here. They are salivating at the thought of seeing this man be broken down, either, I'm going to say in all ways, spiritually, financially, mentally, physically. This is what they're doing. This is what this is all about. It's not about rape. It's not about drugs. It's not about this. It is about seeing this man be brought down. This big, black, just icon being just tossed aside as if he didn't even exist, as if he were trash. I mean, trash. This is what they're doing. It couldn't be more obvious. But sadly, you have a bunch of misled, brainwashed, media-eating, hungry dummies who believe any and everything that is told to them. And this is what you get. You get a bunch of misinformed fools walking around here having the nerve to drag Miss Keshia Pulliam. This is what you have. A bunch of buffoon coons, white supremacists, and just dummies. But here is the last, here's the last bombshell in all of this with this Karen Johnson woman. Do you guys know that this Karen Johnson female, her father was a detective? You heard me correctly. Her father was a detective. She claims she told her father, who is a detective, but he didn't tell her to go report it. Really? Really? And there it is, my friends. This is day one of the Bill Cosby trial. And here is another day where the media is not reporting this. And this is why I said from day one, I will be reporting this. I will be reporting the facts. And if any of you are on Facebook, I recommend that you follow this page if you're very interested in following this trial on a daily basis. There is a closed group Facebook page called I believe in Bill Cosby. You have to be, you have to request to join, but it's called I Believe in Bill Cosby, exclamation point. Now, there are some people who are following this closely, and every day they post what's going on. They let everyone know what's going on in the court, the findings personally. And I would recommend to follow that page. Once again, it is on Facebook. It is called I Believe in Bill Cosby. And you have to request to join the group because they want to weed out any trolls and, losers who go on there and try to, just mess up the aura of this page. This page is awesome. It currently has like 1,000 members in it. But definitely I would recommend that you join it. And just, if you're, very interested in following this case, there's good people on here, and they, it's a lot of white people on here, surprisingly. I mean, but you know what? I don't even want to say that because I've seen a lot of white people defending Bill Cosby. I've seen plenty that are not, and I'm not talking about them. But the ones that are on this page, I was pretty shocked by. They're following, I mean, day by day by day by day. Many people with a functioning brain can see this for what it is. Okay? Many of us who know what the deal is. Black, white, whatever. And even if you're on Bill Cosby official Facebook page, even he, maybe his staff is, updating and, telling everyone that, thank you for supporting him and, what goes on during the day. And he was so proud of Keshia for coming out that he said that thank you to Cliff and Claire's 4-year-old daughter, Rudy, and the brilliant Spelman alumni. I mean, this man, no matter what, did so much when it comes to black universities, black excellence. I won't throw him under the bus. And I won't sit up here and allow all this to happen and not say anything on my YouTube channel or anywhere else, but especially on my YouTube channel because I want to use my voice to call this shit out. We see what the hell is going on here. We've seen this story over and over again. And sadly, like a broken record, many dummies fall for it. You dummies, you've been duped again. You've been duped. So keep your head up, Mr. Cosby. It's almost over. Here's to hoping this jury is listening and seeing this for what it is, because it's all bullcrap. It is all bullcrap. And I can't wait to see Phylicia Rashad show up. All the little twit heads, oh, they're going to lose it when she shows up. Oh, and I can't wait. I can't wait to see Phylicia Rashad and her sophisticated, and I love her. I love it. I love her attitude, just the sassiness, sophistication, the elegance. I can't wait to see her show up. They're really going to lose it. So anyway, that was the, the 5, let me see, like 1, 2, 3. Yeah, the 5 major points that was taken away from today's court hearing. So let me know what you think about this. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.